blog, one fellow's asking, can I do your program with a bad knee? And the answer is yes, you can. That's why I need to know what your injuries are so we can work around them. Many guys, you don't know anything about my personal life, my training life, but I've trained a lot of doctors in my town. I've trained a lot of the news anchors in my town. I've trained a lot of the politicians. I trained the owner's wife of the Sacramento baseball team. Okay, I've trained all the elite people in Sacramento. I don't know if I ever really talked about that. Rich folks. I don't really care for rich folks myself personally, so that's why I won't train them anymore. And I had them calling. I had the news anchors calling me recently, and I said I'm not really training anymore. But they like to be catered to and pampered, and I don't do pampering. I tell them, get your ass up. That's the kind of trainer I am. But they kind of like it. They kind of like being told. It's like some sick thing they like, being ordered around by a big black dude. Oh, brother. Anyway, one doctor came in. He was 6'8", or was it 6'7"? 6'7". He was an extreme athlete, and he was doing some kind of skateboarding thing where he broke his leg and they'd take an inch out of his leg, one leg. So he's 6'7" one leg, and I think 6'6" in the other leg. And he needed rehabbing. He came in on a stick, that's a cane, and he left back on his blades. I got him back on his feet. But that's what I do. I've had the years and years of experience, working with people's body, get intuitive about it. That's why I need to develop a relationship with my clients. I need to know, more all about you. So when you start joining my program, you'll find, I'm going to start talking to you. I'm going to get you on Skype and find out more things about you. I got to know your personal habits, what your weaknesses are, your mental side, everything. I don't just put people in the gym and give them some exercise. I got to learn about you, what your breaking points are. When my clients come in, I break them down the first day to where they used to vomit, but I've gotten better at it over the years to where I don't need them to vomit just for me to, prove to them I'm the best trainer around for them. That's like young trainer stuff. So anyway, I need to learn as much as I can about you, though. So you're going to find that I'm going to be hitting you up on Skype and stuff like that, and asking, what this exercise did to you, how it felt, especially if you got any injuries. So for the price, you're getting a personal trainer that's, I was making $275 an hour. So for that price, you're getting a good steal. I train more than one client at a time is how I was making my money. I train like a group of news anchors, or, for example, I can't mention names, but if you mention anchors in my town, I've probably trained them over the years I've been in business, or stuff like that. But I train like them, their producers, their camera people. I get like whole groups of them at once, and that's how I made my money. Through group training. But for the competition people, I train them one-on-one because they need that extra time and stuff. So you guys are going to be almost like one-on-one. I'm going to get up in your lives, basically. Your eating habits, everything. All right? So make sure you're 1 to 10 people if you really want to do it. And then we'll report back and show everybody our results at the end of 30 days. And I'm going to, show you guys everybody's testimonials. So you guys can see what I do. Peace.